Well, Doofus, good evening everyone. Doofus here did have his mute button on, so the reason why you couldn't hear anything. Right, good evening and how's everyone doing? Welcome back to round 11 and 12 at Sainte-Croix. I think I'm pronouncing that correctly as we watch Adam Piper and Liam New have some absolutely laughs around this track before qualifying starts. Let's catch up with the current standings after round 10 and 11. As we can see, Ethan Graham still dominating the lead with a 216-point lead. It's not a gap. It's 216 points, but still not far behind him. Still, actual chaos can be committed by Katinas in second there with 195. McIntosh with 178 in third. Close behind him there, John Thompson with 173 in fourth. Adam Piper with 142. Rob Schauler with 118 in sixth, joint sixth with Liam New with 118, then Ashley Sharp with 88, Clements with 84, Walsh with 43, Chris Rooney with 38, and then Hogan with 28. Van Til 18, but let's be fair, he's shown for one race and I don't think he's going to be for any of the rest. But let's get back on and see what's going on the track. There we go. Don't know what these guys are up to there, but we are waiting for our man in the sky to start the qualify. I didn't mean to make that rhyme, but here we go. Let me get everything going here. I'll turn my phone on silent so you don't hear such noises. It seems we're waiting for one more driver. It is our guy from the USA, John Thompson. Where he is, I don't know. But we're just waiting a few more minutes to see if he does turn up. Hopefully he does turn up. I want to see if he can play his part. He's actually managed to catch back up on a good load of points here. We're just looking at the stunning livery for Jordan Hogan there. Do love that. Oh, it's now disappeared. Off he goes. Now, as this is a Gran Turismo track, I've got no fun facts for you in regards to the length of it. Corner numbers, etc. I'm watching my dog. Up and down, what do you want? I can't, mate. You've literally just asked me as I start to do this. You're going to have to wait till I finish the stream, then I can take you out then. Yeah? Go lie down in your bed. Good lad. If you hear me scream, guys, you know it's been too late and he's pooped on the floor. I hope he doesn't. What's up, my man? Come on. What do you want? Oh, Liam's now left as well. Everyone's leaving. What is going on? Well, I'm going to quickly make sure I've got all my camera settings set correctly here. Get the race info on here. Lovely jubbly. Let's just back out and see what's going on in the actual room. We've lost Liam here. Right. Well, it is the penultimate round. And this is where I'll just do some spiel for a while. As you can tell, going back to the current standings, there is still actually a lot to play for. Not a huge gap for Katinas there. It's literally just a couple of race victories he needs to get, and then a poor turnout for Ethan Graham, and there's not much he could have to do. What is going on with him? Right, bear me a second, ladies and gentlemen. I'm so sorry about this. Right, apologies about that. I did save my floor. So that's the only highlight of tonight so far. It's my house was not shat in by my dog. Right, you can get on your own bed. Go on your bed, Roo. Down. On your bed. Not on the rest of the couch. No, on your bed. Up. Roo. Get down. Get down. Go on. Good lad. On your bed. Go on lie your bed in there or something. Good boy. Go on lie in there. Good lad. Good boy. Right. Well, apart from explosive diarrhea from my whippet and my other dog, which is very frustrated at me, wondering why I didn't let her out at the same time because I didn't think it was. I thought it was going to be a quick wee. Explosive diarrhea, but there we go. Oh, all happening here in Full Throttle Racing, ladies and gentlemen. Bringing you the highlights of everything going on in our terrible, puny little worlds. Right, what's going on in the Full Throttle Racing world? See what everyone else is saying in the chat. Okay, so we got a Piper down, and while we wait for a Piper, we wait for a John Thompson to come in, which has joined us. He's now in and on the track. Let's get on board with him. Let's wait for Adam Piper to join us. He's in the lobby as well. Perfect stuff. John helping us down with the leaky pipe. I'm helping my dog with a leaky arse. Way! It's a lovely little family here. Anyway, apart from my absolute ramblings, like a madman that I am, if you'd like to see any more racing and get involved with us at Full Throttle Racing, please do. Come to our Facebook page, that's Full Throttle Racing. And with that, you can go get a link to our Discord, which I'm not going to be able to read out here because it's like Discord / It's just, not very good at that. But it's a good community, a good crowd, a good fun laugh. So please do come along and join. I'm being told by Adam Piper I should play some music. Or just do something like that. So I will now start my world famous yodeling that I've been so well known for. That's the reason why they employed me here, is because of my yodeling skills. I'm not about to do that, don't worry. But we will wait for things to start. In the meantime, I am nursing currently a Tiger beer. Anyone in the UK, you'll know what that brand is. According, it's an Indian brand. You know what they're like when they say, "Oh yeah, Asian lager." It's not. Probably made in a brewery somewhere in London. Right, hey ho, right. Oh, go watch out for that bridge. That is a tricky corner. Exit that too hard, catch the grass, and you will just go straight to that coping. Other end of this corner, really tight right-hander as well. So you want to watch it, tuck in tight, and not catch the outside yet. See, lost a lot of speed there, so it's a tricky one. You don't want to go too fast and clatter into the barrier. You don't want to go too slow and lose momentum. A tight but tricky track. I'm trying to think what they're trying to make it seem similar to in real life, but can't really think off the top of my head at the moment. Possibly Spa? Nah, not really. Spa's a bit different. Ooh, getting a bit wiggly there, John Thompson. So we're currently looking at 9. And qualifying's beginning in 5 seconds. The rambling will actually be more coherent from this point on. Right. Who's going to be first out of the pit lane is the question. First out is John Thompson, followed by Xavier McIntosh, then Adam Piper, and then Catinaz. First 4 out of the pits at the moment. Adam Piper holding back. I think he wants to get in the slip of Catinaz. Good little manoeuvre there. And then you've got Hogan, sorry, Jordan Hogan, getting up there, wanting to see what he can do. What is Piper doing? He's holding back a bit. He's not really wanting to get involved. Let's catch back up and see how everyone's getting on, because this everyone's just outlap. You know, it's nothing really else going to happen with this. While the pit glitches between two drivers which are left in here, and everyone's now leaving. Quick quali. Okay. What's going on? What's this shambles of a race tonight, guys? What's going on? Oh dear. Right. Let's go back in, see if it's all back on. Right. Then we're back in now. No, it's just Rotary still in there. We've got to wait for John or Rotary or someone to leave before we can go. John, leave the race so we can restart the lobby. Thank you. Everyone's just screaming, look. even Liam's screaming, John! There we go. We will. You want to change the track? Why you want to change the track? Oh yeah, because it's the track A, isn't it? Not the track. Oh yeah. Right. It's not the full track this time. Right, we'll get back out there. And outlap started. I think the quali has started now. I don't know. I'll be honest with you guys. It's just all a bit all over the place at this moment in time. So I'm paid by the Mars bar for this, so they're gonna owe me a lot of Mars bars. It's all going wrong. Wake me up when we're done. We're going to have a late one tonight, guys. We're going to have a late one. We're not going to be finished till about 9:30. Right. Deja vu. Qualifying starts again. First out the pits this time is Jordan Hogan. Oh, I keep saying Logan. It's Hogan. Jordan Hogan followed by Katinaz. Then John Thompson. Liam New. Closely followed by Adam Piper. Then we got our championship leader, Ethan Graham. Then Rob Showler. Leon Walsh is back. Hello, Mr. Walsh. Good for you to join us tonight. And then we got Xavier McIntosh and then Ashley Sharp at the back. Keeping himself well out of slip range. What are you doing, Ashley? Right. Let's get this outlap out the way. Oh, this is not what we want to do. And we can then start focusing on the rest of the race. This is quite a long lap, isn't it? I just realised. Probably going to get maybe 2 laps out of this if we're lucky. I think it's literally going to be. We're only going to get 2 qualifying laps. So we can't muck about too much as they come around now at the last corner and onto the start finish straight. And we are on board with Casinas for the first lap. Down we go. Sharp right hairpin. 90 degrees. Hang on those brakes. Tuck it in around the inside, but don't go over that white line. You will get an out of track limit if you go over that. All the way down the end. Back into this another 90. There's lots of 90-degree turns in this track. This one's a bit more up, down through a concave. Round and then dip down in through this corner. We had to sort of go round this hill, then not too bad, and then watch the brakes as you come through this here, as you enter another right-hander onto the bridge. Don't push too wide. There we go. Didn't do so. Then move over from the left to the right and try and get maximum speed again through another right-hand corner. Catching the edge there, just a bit too much. Oh! Overcooking it far too much there for Casinas. And he's now going to get taken or overtaken by other drivers. Possibly. No, he's managed to hold on to it and go back down this sort of dog leg straight at the back here. And he's, oh dear, it's all gone a bit wrong for him. Oh, jeez, Lou. What is that? Bear me a second, ladies and gentlemen. Right, it seems my dog has developed guts of Satan and is trying to gas me out while I run commentary at the same time. So if I go quiet for significantly longer, it's because I've completely passed out and I'm now KO on the floor. Call 999 and send them to some place in Norwich. I may still be alive. I probably would have lost all my hair. Some form of alopecia that would have given me. Currently, Xavier McIntosh has got the fastest time around this track. We're not going to bother looking until the end of this lap, though. See what is coming. Oh, that is Jordan Hogan. That's just sat there intent to that corner. I did wonder who it was. He's obviously been pulled away for a moment, so it's going to leave him at the back of the grid for the start of race 1. We might just be accepting a challenge here. Let's see what he can do. Xavier McIntosh, currently fastest when qualifying. Just behind him is his teammate in a different livery car this time. He's got a different livery than what he did last time. That is Rob Schauler. Both the AXR guys. Repping a Castrol Omega. Is it Omega Tron or? Yeah, it's an Omega livery from back in the day. I can't remember what it was from, but I definitely know it's from an older car I've seen before. Liam New placing third for the time being. And let's see what's going to happen with the times now as it comes to crossing the start-finish line. Any movement? Currently fastest we got is a 2:10 with Xavier McIntosh. Can that be changed? Let's have a look. Some movement around. Not for the time being. So it does seem like Xavier McIntosh is holding up with the 2:10, followed by a 2:11 for Katinaz, another 2:11.7 for Adam Piper, 2:11.7 again for Rob Schauler, 2:12.1 for Liam New, 2:12.1 again for Ethan Graham, John Thompson with a 2:12.9, and a 2:13.6 for Liam Walsh, Ashley Sharp with a 2:13.3. I don't know what Aspen's response to. So it's just someone's just messaged us in the chat. Let's see what they're saying here. Oh, right, okay, that's fine. Some madness happening everywhere around the UK in regards to this tonight, but we are getting sorted. Right. Race is about to begin. And it has done. How have I missed out already? Oh my days. This night is going from worse to worse to worse. But it seems that it is Katinas in first. Ooh, there goes Placenta Tender in the background there. Who did he get caught up with? Oh, Ashley. Ashley got caught up in some of that. Always caught up in something, old Ashley. Never gets a good rap, unfortunately, for that man. Or caught up some with Placenta Tender. That's Leon Walsh. But back up front, it is Katinas in first. Xavier McIntosh second, Adam Piper third, Rob Schauler fourth, Ethan Graham fifth, and then John Thompson sixth. Looking to lunge on the inside there. Can he make a manoeuvre? Not quite. He has trying to defend against the likes of Liam New in seventh position. And then we've got Jordan Hogan in eighth, just catching them all back up there. What has happened to Ashley? Ashley having to deal with some stuff outside of the race, unfortunately, so it's not going to be best for him, but it's all going on for first place at the moment, being challenged by Xavier McIntosh. Xavier McIntosh has got that first position, and that has pushed Katinaz back into second, and he could be under threat from Adam Piper here as they go round this tyre section. Don't want to get too much onto the grass and too much, but all of them just catching a bit, getting a bit squirrely. So into the sort of snaky section before the penultimate corner. And around they go. Catching very close to the wall there. Xavier McIntosh trying to hold off that first. Katinaz second. And Adam Piper third. Rob Schauler dropped a little further back, a second back, with the likes of Ethan Graham and Liam New, all about half a second away from each other at this point here. So in slipstream range, but not in range to be able to really pounce and attack when it comes to a corner. What's going on with the top three? McIntosh still holding that half a second lead. And a 0.2 to 0.3 second gap between second and third there of Piper and Katinaz. Everyone get a bit squirrely on that corner. Don't want to catch the barrier. You know you're going to lose a lot of time. Heavy braking down into this right-hander. Catch a nice tight line. Don't want to push too hard to catch the barrier. Getting nice and close. There you go. That's what you want to do. And around they go. Now, we are looking at over 2 minutes per lap. So realistically, we'll only get about 9 laps of this track. As this currently going for the fastest lap of the race. Save your Macintosh for the AXR guys. Oh, and he's pushing so hard, using all the track there, but just making sure he doesn't get onto that gravel, lose that speed, lose that time. And that does seem to be what's happened to the likes of Adam Piper, who's now dropped back to second between him and second place between him and Gatinaz. And then a second and a half between him and Rob Schauler, who's trying to vigorously defend the advances from Ethan Graham here. Wants to get back up and pass 5th position, get into a better position, podium position preferably, and secure this championship that he's got. Everyone turning in. Gap not closed down through the start finish straight. Adam Piper touching a bit of grass there on the exit of turn 1. And for now, everything's a bit spaced out. Not much can be done. Katsina's trying to stay relatively close to McIntosh. McIntosh putting everything on the line here. Want to make sure he can collect as much points as possible. But then so does Katinaz. He knows the further back Ethan Graham is, and the further up he is, the better it is for him. And he's looking to see if he can do a dive down the inside here. Is he looking? No, just want to try and spook the likes of McIntosh. He is not faced though. As the exit that corner, gets super close to that barrier, but never actually touches it. Round they go. Onto the back dog leg. Now he is close here. Close enough to definitely gain some time back up on the slip, but I don't know if it's long enough for him to be able to do anything. Let's have a look. Gets down to 200th of a second. Round the dog leg. Down to under 100th. Can he make a manoeuvre into this tight corner? No, he's going to hold his ground for the time being. Is he just going to hold fire until it comes to the end of the race and try and do that at that point there? We're not sure. But through the S's they go. Down round the penultimate corner. Onto the final right. 90 it is. And he's definitely got right up behind him here. So again, very close. Able to close that gap down, but the longest straight is that dog leg straight on the back. So nothing really can be done here. That's where you want to be able to do a overtaking manoeuvre if it's brought on by the likes of a slipstream. Let's catch up with everyone else behind. Adam Piper still in 3rd position, but now dropping even further behind second with a 1.7 second gap. And then also still a significant gap between him and 4th position. Rob Schauler, who's now 2.5 seconds away from Adam Piper. So good old distance there. Right, let's have a look. Chris Clement saying he's sorry he woke up a bit late and he might see if he can join us for race 2. Come on, Chris. You can do this. So it doesn't look like much is going to happen here for potentially Ethan Graham, who's back 1.6 seconds behind Rob Schauler. Rob Schauler's 2.5 seconds away from third place Adam Piper. And Adam Piper's gap's increasing, or actually decreasing, from racer number 2 or second place, almost saying Xavier McIntosh, who's lost out at Katinas, is now going to first. So we're going to stick on board with these two as they fight it out. McIntosh looking down the inside and trying to take that gap back. Is he going to be able to be undone with a switchback from Katinas? For the time being, no. Staying on board with these two here. Oh, tight line around the green edge there. Katinas just edging his way through. Wants to see if he can do. He's going to get side by side here into the next 90. And he's got the outside line. So does that mean he's got momentum and can then do a switchback here? It doesn't seem quite so. Down round they go. And turning in here, hopefully not too hard, pushing too wide into that metal barrier and on over the bridge. There you go. Tina's getting right over to the left. Closing that gap down massively. Just wanted to make sure they both carry as much speed for that corner as possible. Really well done there by these two. Also really well done by Adam Piper there, who's actually managed to close down a second already. To the likes of second and first place. Right. On to the back start, finish straight they go. And the gap then again has increased by another second to Adam Piper. So I don't know what's going on here. Then this is just a certain section of the track he's finding it very difficult, or he can do very well compared to others. McIntosh taking possibly a bit too much of that first corner there. Then maybe adjudicators looking at some of this replay later on and seeing if he's actually going over that line enough to warrant track limits. And here we go, Katinas round the outside. Can he hold his line? No, he can't. He's looking for the switchback. Not getting to him quite yet, but he's really closing up behind him. Oh, a bit of a squiggle. Under braking. Understeer, followed by oversteer, followed by corrections. These two just duking it out for this race so far. I dare not look away. Every time I look away, the action seems to happen. But I do want to see what's going on with the other drivers. But they're on the dog leg at the back here. This is where slipstream and overtaking can happen. Right, Katinas right up behind him. Can he stick his front end out and try and dive into this corner? Not quite yet. What else is happening back here? Ethan Graham's just stuck in that fifth position. It doesn't look like he's going to be able to get any better than that for this race so far. John Thompson catching a bit of gravel on the exit of that corner there. He's going to lose his 6th place and give it to Liam New. That's 6th place for him. He's going to see if he can catch back up and possibly see, can challenge the likes of Ethan Graham. Oh, going all over the place, John Thompson there. What's happened to Ashley Sharp? He's back up into 8th. with Leon Walsh in 9th, and poor old Jordan is in the pits. Don't know what's going on there. Still Xavier McIntosh in first. Lap 7. 2 laps to go. How long's left on the clock? 6 minutes. Here we go. Katinas is closer than he has ever had been. He's going to get side by side from now down towards this dog leg. He has got the inside line. He's got to try and take this first position back. Quick flash there from Xavier. And he has been pushed back into second position for the time being. And that is Katinas holding first position for the time being right now. And through the S's they go. McIntosh trying to do his best to put off the G-ready driver. Oh, got a bit squirrely there. Lost a couple of tenths. And away they go down the back straight. Again, not close enough to be able to make a lunge, I don't think. We never really know. Excuse me. Oh, he's lost it. He's lost it. Poor exit onto that bridge. And that position has been given up. And McIntosh is back in front. How's the back battle going on? Walsh and Sharp are still at it as they enter the bridge now. Bumper to bumper. Can Walsh do anything here? There's definitely some bump drafting going on. I don't know if they just want to work together for the time being, see if they can catch up any of the others. Possibly so. Well, not at the moment, but I tell you, Ashley's got the wider line. I was going to say Leon's got the tight one, but just didn't have the momentum around there as you would do on the wider line. Let's go back up through the ranks and see what else is going on. Liam New. Let's drop back down to 7th again. That's put John Thompson back up in the 6th. Ethan Graham still 5th. Not being able to close that gap down between him and Rob Schowler. Rob Schowler, though, doing a sterling job catching back up to Adam Piper. Adam Piper, unfortunately, down to 3-second gap between him and second position Xavier McIntosh. Oh, it all keeps changing. I'm just not going to look away from first and second anymore. Right, potentially on the last lap. have a look and see what happens. Can any manoeuvres be done? Surely it can't be the last lap. There may be one more. We may get 10 laps out of this. Oh, a little fakey, a little bit of a pressure manoeuvre by Xavier there. Oh, and that did make Martinez just catch a bit of the barrier. And onto the back dogleg they go. Can the same manoeuvre done by him onto McIntosh be done straight back onto Martinez? Not quite yet. Does look like we could have one more lap. .35 seconds left. 2 more corners. Surely they've got one more lap in their system. Oh, looking to go wide. See if we can do the switch back onto the start finish straight. He is going side by side now. Let's have a look. There is one more lap to go. 10 seconds as they cross that line. And it is... And it is Xavier McIntosh who's managed to get past him on the start finish straight there. Katinaz still got a lot of momentum through there. Just wants to see what he can do. Tries to take him on the outside. Can't do anything for the time being because he's just not close enough to make his presence known into the next left-hander, which he would have been on the right side of the track for. Still needs to keep super close here. See if he can take that first position back on this last lap. Nothing done there. Back end getting a little bit squirrely, but everyone trying to use as much speed and track as possible. Heavy braking down into this corner. Around the 90 they go. No one wants to touch the barrier. Oh, they both get very close, but nothing quite there. And look how close he is, Martinez. Nothing than 200 seconds away. And they're on the back dog leg, so he knows he can do it. He's trying to get squeezed here by Xavier McIntosh, but Xavier knows that he's going to have the run on him here down into this corner. What's he going to try and do? Is he going to try and do a switch back to see if he can take that position back from him? We'll have to have a look. Martinez having to take the middle of the track to do what he can. Oh, no! That's not going to help him at all. Just catching some of the gravel on the exit of that corner, Xavier McIntosh. And that might have just secured that second position for him. We've definitely given it to Martinez. Let's have a look down into the Padoma corner. Round and down the hill through this last right-hander. Some wiggling just to put him off. Holding and keeping the defensive line round this 90. Here we go, side by side, onto the start, finish straight. Can they make it? It is Martinez. Just about. Oh, hundredths of a second in it. Martinez first, McIntosh second, Piper third, Schauler fourth, John Thompson up to fifth in the end there. Ethan Graham sixth, Liam New seventh, Ashley Sharp eighth, and I believe Leon Walsh ninth. We lost Jordan Hogan. Oh, I can't say that name correctly tonight. Midway through proceedings. Right. Hopefully, the next race will be relatively quick. We'll have a look. As you know, and if you don't know, reverse order starts for race 2. We may need to see if we can get Chris Clements in for this next race. He said he would be coming back. See if he does come back. We don't know. Waiting for things to finish up and for us to begin. Right, here we go. Final will begin in 5 seconds. Right. Round 12, race 2 for tonight. Here we go. We do have Leon Walsh first, Ashley Sharp second, Liam New third, Ethan Graham fourth, John Thompson fifth, Rob Showler sixth, Alan Piper seventh, Xavier McIntosh eighth, and then Katinas ninth, and they're off. Doesn't have a really good camera angle to the start of this to see how good a start it was, but we'll have to wait till they get up to this next corner. And it does look like Leon Walsh has managed to get a nice little start from that there. Not really being attacked by too much else. Ashley Sharp being threatened for his second position already by Ethan Graham, and he has got that. Liam New looking to take forward from him as well. He has done that as well. That's Ashley Sharp now dropped back to fourth. He's got to watch out for that inside line because he could get lost. Oh, and back to sixth he goes. What is happening to that poor guy? Catch back up. It is still Leon Walsh in first, but he's going to get bullied here by the likes of Ethan Graham, who wants to try and get that podium position as early in the race as possible. As he knew from last race, once they start to spread out and you lose that slipstream, it's very difficult to get back up through the ranks. Hold on to the second position for now. Liam New still in third, Alan Piper fourth, John Thompson fifth, who's sixth. Oh, that's Ashley Sharp was sick. Oh, he's just clattered the barrier, unfortunately. That's dropped him all the way over to the back. That's sent everyone else up one spot. Get back up front with everyone else. Leon Walsh trying to defend the likes of Ethan Graham off down this back dog leg. And Ethan doing his best to keep side by side by him. He has done. He has got that first position. Is Ethan Liam New got to try and sneak through with him? Oh, possibly so. Couldn't quite make it stick, unfortunately. And Adam Piper is also there to see if he can try and take positions. He has done. He's snuck through. He's now up in the second there. And as Liam New's got through. He has got through this, unfortunately, for Leon Walsh. He's been dropped all the way back down to fifth. And John Thompson. I don't know what's happened there. John Thompson flying around that corner, just completely sideswiped Liam New there. And he's dropped all the way back down to ninth. He's not going to be happy about that at all. Not at all. Yank's going to have to answer a few things for that one, unfortunately. So for the time being, our race or championship leader has now actually got himself in first position at race 2. And this is where he will want to stay. He will want to get that 6.6 second gap up to 6 seconds and get it all nice and secure. Excuse me. Liam New in second, under threat from Adam Piper. We'll see if we get that podium position back. What's going on in 4th, 5th and 6th? Has currently been squabbled over between Katinas, Rob Showler, and his teammate Xavier McIntosh. Not much can be done at the moment, but that's a lovely view going over that bridge. Oof. That's Adam Piper now under advance from Cortinas in 4th position. He's dropped back from the top 3. So Liam New now up into 2nd. Well, still in 2nd and holding 2nd for the time being. It's been a really good start to this race for him so far. Yes, he's had the likes of Ethan Graham get past him, but Ethan Graham was definitely on a mission, especially after the result from race 1. So to keep up with him at the moment and keep that gap to nearly end of slipstream level is brilliant for him. Catch a little bit of the barrier there. Adam Piper's still able to capitalise on that slipstream, but only to close down the space a little bit, not to be able to actually start doing any form of overtaking. We did get 10 laps out of this last time. So possibly we can get another 10 this one. And they're all starting to punch now behind Liam. Really getting a little squirrely. And Adam Piper is going to try and take advantage of that. But then so's Cortinas, just waiting in the wings there. He'll be wanting to try and get as much points here as this is all going to be between these two for the championship, Ethan Graham and Cortinas. Oh, and Adam Piper looks want to see if he can get down on the inside here. In the end to this dog leg. Oh, he has done. There was a bit of pushing and shoving. And with that, Adam Piper has taken that 2nd position away from Liam New. I don't know if there's a little bit of late braking there, a little bit of using the car to try and still slow his momentum and help him around that corner. I'll let that be decided by the judges afterwards. Not my judge, just my job to commentate on this. Plus, I can't seem to speak normally at the moment. I don't know why. Let's see what's going on in the chat world out there. Evening, everybody. Ethan going, Deb. Let's try it again. Adam Piper now up into 1st, drop back to 2nd. All starting to hot up at the front now. As everyone wants to try and get maximum points. Cortinas now in 4th. So we have Graham, Piper, New, Cortinas, McIntosh and Schauler for 1st to 6th. And it is very tight. Very, very tight. 4 laps in. 6 more to go. Over the bridge. Let's see who catches that barrier on the exit. How close can people get? Oh, mighty close. Adam Piper just taking a little bit of a knock there. Saw the sparks fly from his car. And it's just took the next corner a bit wide as well. It's just losing that bit of momentum to the likes of Ethan Graham ahead. And that's nearly at the 0.7 of a second gap, which is then encroaching on no slipstream benefit when it comes to any form of straight. So nothing can be done for the time being. I'm going to move just back from Ethan Graham and focus on 2nd, 3rd, 4th and 5th, as that has been challenged all over the shop at the moment. Liam New wants to get that position back badly. Cortinas wants to join him. Oh, McIntosh also wants to join him. What's going on here? Such bad Exit out that corner there. Liam, you potentially going to lose that. Not quite. Don't know how he didn't. Katinas though waiting to see if he can pounce. Again, not for the minute. This is a track where you just have to bide your time. Wait for that perfect time to pick that overtake spot. Oh, what's going on with my eye? There we go. Excuse me. And Liam New starting to get a bit more scruffy here. And losing that gap between him and Adam Piper to quite a big distance. It's now a second between those two. And Ethan Graham's just got to deal with the likes of Adam Piper, who will definitely probe his defences. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make sure he feels the pressure. I know Piper doesn't look like he can mathematically win this championship at the moment, but he still wants to get race wins. And still wants to see what he can try and do. And Katinas versus New. Katinas on the outside. Can he pull it back? No, he can't. Can he do the switch at all? No, Katinas unfortunately just closed that door on him there. I keep getting something in my eye. What is going on? Oh, it's all changed. It's all changed. What's happened? I looked away for a second. It's all changed. Adam Piper now holding the lead. And it's Katinas now in second. Xavier McIntosh there. How has Ethan Graham dropped back down to sixth? He's made a boo-boo. He's made a boo-boo. He's going to be kicking himself. 7 minutes and 40 seconds left on the clock. And Piper, it's chuffed that he's got a nice big lead here, but bumps onto the barrier like that is not going to secure it, and it has dropped down to literally nothing here. So here we go, under attack now. Katinas up into first position. Can anyone else follow him through? It's going to be Hogan. Hogan has followed him through. Anyone else? Liam New has. Oh, look at that. And that's not quite yet. I thought he had done. I thought he secured it. But he hasn't quite yet. Oh, dear. I thought Xavier McIntosh just got completely pushed out there, but he didn't. But that has left Katinas now up into first position. And Rob Schaller into second. Adam Piper's still in third. Schaller looking to see what he can do around the outside. He can't do much at the moment. Possibly look to see if he can either do a switch back or get as much speed up behind him as possible. Trying to get as much speed as possible. Getting up to side by side into T1. Oh. Katinas taking possibly a bit too zealous chunk round that corner. May got off track there. Excuse me. Don't know what's going on with me. I think I'm going down with maybe possibly a throat something because it's just absolutely caning at the moment. And down the hill they go. First, Katinaz. Second, Showler. Adam Piper again being challenged, and that's him pushed back to fifth. That is Liam New York past, and that is Xavier McIntosh past as well. That is third and fourth for those two. Piper not happy about it, wants to get that back as soon as possible. Not much he can do for the time being. What's happened to Ethan Graham? Oh dear, he's just having a bit of a... Not liking this track at all for him. Martinez now on the start finish straight. First and second, not much can move him at the moment. Oh, catching the wall again there by Ethan Graham. Liam New up on the inside of Xavier McIntosh. Just holding him off for the time being. He's going to get sandwiched. He's got McIntosh one side, Piper the other side. And someone's going to come out a loser. And there was a bit of a bump there onto him, and that got passed on to McIntosh, and that sent him a little bit wide. But McIntosh now catching up behind him, following Adam Piper's line round past him, and that's it. Liam New is now back down to fifth. McIntosh now up into third, took full advantage of that manoeuvre. Down the hill they go. Tight left, right, and then brakes on again as they turn into that right-hander onto the bridge. Down over the bridge they go. Oh dear. McIntosh catching a bit of wall there, getting a bit all squiggly. What's going on between the top two? Not much at the moment. Still about a half-second gap in it. And Piper up into third. Xavier still in fourth. Oh dear, who's that who's gone off the side there? What has happened to Ethan Graham? Just having a horrendous night of it. And is that him gone? I think he may have left. Yeah, he has. And the battle continues between third, fourth, and fifth. Liam New back up into third now. Xavier still fourth. And Adam Piper now back into fifth position. 2 minutes and 10 seconds left. Two laps left, including this one. And that's Xavier round the first place. Round the first corner, up into first place, I meant. Oh, got knocked again. That's Liam New now in third. Xavier fourth. Katinaz still trying to hold off the likes of Rob Schauler. Doing a sterling job for it. And they're still going to get around the corner and past that start-finish line. It's a lot tighter than it was last race. Let's have a look here. Could this be it? 5, 4, 3, 2. Oh, ho, ho. 2 seconds left, and that's the end of that race for them there. One more race to done, but that is Evil Drag. That is Liam New, Xavier McIntosh, and Adam Piper for third, fourth, and fifth. Then you're going to have Leon Walsh for sixth, Ashley Sharp for seventh, and John Thompson for eighth. And the race continues for these two. One more lap for them. Can anything have been done here? I've got the hiccups, forgive me. Last time over this bridge. Last time at the dreaded corner. Oh, no one catching the side quite yet. But so close. Look how close Hogan is on Katinaz. As they go around the tight hairpin down. And onto this long dog leg. Back straight. And Katinaz just holding his own down the inside here. But Schauler does have the run on the outside. But is it enough to try and do an outside overtake? I don't think it is enough. Katinaz just doing enough to defend here. He has took the first position for the time. Oh, bit of contact. Bit of contact there. And that has given that position to Rob Schauler last minute. I don't think he's going to be able to get anything back here for these last set of corners. That is Katinaz back down to second. And Schauler up into first here. Oh, what a last lap. Let's see what happens. Last corner. No drama. No drama. That is a first and second for Rob Schauler and Katinaz. And that is our race done for this weekend, ladies and gentlemen. There you have it. Right, well, apologies for the start times and the commentary tonight. I've been stupidly tired and it's just all gone crazy tonight. But thanks again from Full Throttle Racing, and thanks again from me, Daxy Man. If you like us, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and hit that alarm bell to hear from us again. We'll be back with you next week for the last race of the GT86, coming to you from, I'm trying to pronounce so I get Michelle to say it correctly, Kyoto, yeah, Kyoto Driving Park, that's the one. So Kyoto Driving Park in Yagaminawa. Yeah, Yagaminawa. We're going to go with that. Right, see you guys next week. From me, it's Oodles!